right. The Where Are They Now series will officially be debuting today. So for those of you who may have missed the preview announcement, the purpose of this is really just to think about, we started the podcast nearly 3 years ago, back in 2019. Since then, we've been able to talk to over 100 different business owners, entrepreneurs, creatives, you name it. And these were the first people to come on the podcast. These were the first people to drop gems, make manifestations, talk about goals, talk about what was going well, what's going wrong, and even what they want to do in the future. So what better way to really hold them accountable, to really celebrate and support them still, than checking back in on them. So we will be checking in on series 1, episodes 1 through 10 today. So arguably my favorite series. Why? Because without them, without these people kind of coming on the platform and giving their vision and things like that, the podcast would not be 10 series in, okay? So each month we're going to go down the line. So next month we'll check in on series 2. September we'll check in on series 3, so forth and so on. So I really hope that you guys enjoy these updates. I really hope that you see some of your favorite business owners, entrepreneurs again. And look, while we may not be able to highlight everybody just due to scheduling conflicts, anything like that, we are definitely trying to check in with as many people as we can, give as many updates as we can, and show as much love and support. So without further ado, let's check in on episodes 1 through 10, series 1.
Yo, look, it's your boy DJ Juicy J. First thing first, shout out to the Down to Business podcast. Now, I just want everybody to remember, I was the very first one from the turntables and beyond. I just want everybody to remember that episode because that was my favorite one. Besides that, though, he wanted me to just let everybody know how everything been. I can tell you now, I just been getting bigger and better. You ever saw them Instagram videos? They be like, this was me a year ago. I'm still doing that shit, man. I just want everybody to remember that. We still doing that shit. We still doing big things over here. I'm gonna see Tamar down in Charlotte. I'm gonna see him in Texas. I already invited him to a couple more events. We already know we're gonna be traveling around the fucking world together now, Brody. And then look, one last thing. I just want to reiterate from my episode, know y'all worth. No, that's the most important thing about y'all. Don't let anybody tell y'all less than what y'all really are.
Yo, what is up, Tamar, and everybody listening to the Down to Business podcast. My name is Trey Ahmad, aka Trey, aka 003 of the Hoodie Club, and I think I was episode 2, which would make me one of the first guests on the Down to Business podcast. So tomorrow I want to send a huge shout out to you, let you know you are highly appreciated. Thank you so much. And even as a listener, I highly appreciate the Down to Business podcast because with each episode I'm walking away with new business ideas and learning more about what it means to be a young entrepreneur. So thank you so much. I can't say it enough. I believe in our episode we talked a lot about drop shipping, which if any listeners don't know what that is, it is a method of e-commerce in which everything is done remotely, so you don't have to have any inventory on hand or worry about being overstocked or sold out or understocked of things. Very helpful. We had used it to sell merch alongside the debut hoodies project, Hot Mess, at the end of 2019, probably right before our interview came out. And I had used it again the end of 2021 to sell merch alongside my solo debut, The Bedroom Pop Star. And both times it worked extremely well, so it's highly recommended. And if you would like to learn more about what dropshipping is, you should definitely check out our episode 2 on the Down to Business podcast, to learn more about that. And yeah, as far as today goes in 2022, I'm working really hard on a pretty big move out of the country and working on being more hands-on with promo and marketing and branding and things like that. And yeah, a lot of singles and EPs and hopefully multiple projects before the end of the year. So look out for that. And again, thank you so much, Tamar, and to everybody listening to the Down to Business podcast. Y'all be easy.
Hi guys. So it's been about 3 years since we were last interviewed on the Down to Business podcast with Tamar. And since then, W Cosmetics has grown substantially. We've been featured on Fox and The Q Show. We've been featured in Essence multiple times. We've also partnered with Temple University to sell to their community and the student body. We've also strategically went into partnership with Amazon where they work with us one-on-one, helping us to grow our business not only on their platform, but our own platform as well. So having that partnership really has helped grow our business. Also, back then, we were just a lip line at the time. We were really just focusing on our liquid lipsticks and our lip liners. And shortly after, the pandemic hit, and we really needed to pivot to help continue to keep our business thriving. So since then, we have expanded into so many different areas of the beauty business. We now have skin products as far as primers and moisturizers. We have brow pencils and mascaras and eyeliners and so many different products that we're able to really deliver to different demographics of people who may not just want lips and may just want to have an overall look. So we really have been just trying to pivot and grow our business. One thing that we will continue to strive on is always to improve our marketing and our branding and just keeping our business a beauty community that people will love. We also have a mobile application that we launched on the App Store and on Google Play, W Cosmetics, where people will get daily notifications about beauty. They'll also get some sales, and we do our W Morning Motivation. So a lot has changed, and I cannot wait to see how much further we're going to go.
What's going on, everybody? This is Zaire Franklin, founder and chairman of Shalice's Angels nonprofit organization. Just checking back in, 3 years later, since our first episode with Down to Business podcast with Tamar, and just thinking back on where we were when we recorded that episode. We had just solidified our organization as a 501(c)(3). We had only had a few events that were not really official, not really under the organizational name, and just fast forward 3 years now, we've have accomplished so much, touched so many lives, both in the Philadelphia area, but also in the Indianapolis area over the course of the last 3 years. Obviously hitting, all the major holidays, Thanksgiving and back to school and helping the kids at Christmas time and stuff like that. But even just, our signature events, we've had hosted 2 Business Academy in the Philadelphia area, just basically giving kids, entrepreneurial experience and exposure, as well as, still what our focus when our initial goal was, which was to focus on young women and tougher communities and giving them different experiences. We had the opportunity to take them to Google, had the opportunity to take them to the Sixers and enjoy that time. So it's really just crazy thinking back, the last 3 years, all the growth that we've really had. I'm extremely blessed, extremely thankful, and, just moving forward and, all the things we want to accomplish. I really feel like we really just started to hit our stride. I really felt like it took us 3 years to really, solidify ourselves from where we were then to where we are now. And, we got a lot of events on the docket coming up in Indianapolis soon. So, and in the Philadelphia area. So definitely stay tuned and keep a lookout for us. Shout out to the Down to Business podcast. Peace.
Hello, everybody. What's up? It is your girl, Miana Bryant, here representing the Mental Elephant. First and foremost, I want to, as always, give Tamar his flowers and say thank you for the great work that you're doing with Down to Business podcast, the amazing events that you've had over the past 2 years, and the amazing growth that you've shown. For the Mental Elephant, this podcast was definitely an amazing opportunity to kind of spread our wings and to continue to get the point and the meaning for mental health awareness and mental health support and the kind of conversation around mental health to get it pushed, to get it going, to get it started. We loved being on Down to Business podcast. I believe in 2019, we had just wrapped up our CBS interview. As of July 2022, we've now been on CBS. We've been featured in the Washington Post. We've been on MSNBC. We've been featured by MTV Asia, MTV France, MTV UK. A lot of great big time features, a lot of great chances to kind of get that mental health conversation going. So I definitely appreciate Tamar for not only always pushing me as an individual, but to see his business grow, to see his business and his brand thrive has definitely pushed me in the background to keep the Mental Elephant going. So yeah. If you have not, make sure you check out Down to Business podcast. Please look at all of his interviews. It is amazing information from an amazing person. Don't forget to check out the Mental Elephant. We have tons of events coming. We have tons of things coming featuring Tamar and featuring a lot of other people. So yeah. Tamar, if you're watching this, I am beyond proud of you. I'm beyond happy for you. You are literally everything to me. Like, you make my heart so happy and so proud, and I am elated to see how much you've grown and to see how far you've taken your own brand and grown it in the past 2 years.
What's going on, Down to Business Podcast? It's your boy Coach Jay, owner of the Grindhouse right here in Atlanta, Georgia, man. Listen, I'm checking in just to give an overview of since our interview in 2019 to now. All right, so in 2019, I was talking to my dog. One of my biggest goals was to open up my own gym. 2 years later, we motherfucking here, all right? Got my keys last year, October. Started building, had our grand opening. We've been open since January 1st of this year, 2022. We 6 months in, thank God, and we're applying pressure, man. Our Instagram has went from 4,000 followers to a little over 85,000, road to 100K, and we living, man. It's been a very tough road. One thing that I would improve, or I feel like could have been better, was my patience. I feel like I kind of mentally rushed myself, and now when I look back, just take my time. All right? And one thing that has gone very well is just connections in the city, just meeting new people, new avenues opened up for me and for the future. And one thing that you guys can look out for is we're opening up the online space of our training. We're not just trying to touch Atlanta, we're trying to touch the world. So stay tuned to us, man. I'm very appreciative, I'm very grateful. Thankful for my dog team, Down to Business Podcast. We're going to keep rolling. We'll see y'all soon. It's your boy, Coach Zay. Grind and take your ass.
Yo, Hoppy Poppy. Shout out Down to Business. Tomorrow, definitely got to give you flowers because I appreciate everything that you have done, everything that you are doing. We appreciate it. So thank you. Being on your podcast has definitely gave me an exposure that I wouldn't have had. So greatly appreciate it. So where am I at now? Since the podcast, I've been taken serious as a home brewer or a person that makes beer. People are like, yep, this really tastes like beer. I have more than 3 recipes now. I'm up to 7 right now. I'm still looking for a location. I think that's probably been the hardest thing in this process is getting that location. Funding wise, I've been doing better with that because I got investors now. Got some grants and loans and stuff like that. So all in all, everything is moving along. A little slow, but it's still moving along. But yeah, Monkey Tails is still in the works. Still growing. Got a little team together, so we're gonna get there. We waiting for that location to get people in to pour up some beers and enjoy a nice Cutie Witty Broody, Sandy Cheeks, Black Helmet. Yeah, any one of those. I got a Blue Moonish when I'm. Hey, we working here. We working. So yeah, Monkey Tails. We doing our thing again. Down to Business. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That's it. Happy Poppy out.
We're recording? All right, yeah, we good to go. What's up, family? Good to see you guys again. Tuning into the Down to Business Podcast. Last time y'all saw me on episode 9, Don't Hate Create, back in 2020. 2 years has passed. Shout out to Tamar Turner for having me on and, just give me the opportunity to have a recap of what I've been up to, what I've been doing, how Artist Plug has been running. As you can see, it's been going great. I'm now working on a mural here in Sandy Springs at Sugar Shane's Cookie Shop. And business has been nothing but better than amazing. As I spoke of last episode, I spoke about getting back into the school systems. So now I work in Clayton County as a student engagement specialist, pushing the art initiatives, graphic design, coding, and even moving toward implementing NFTs into the school system. Something I do now with my art, and something that I want to be the bridge builder for people to come to understand how to move throughout the crypto space and also capitalize on the art standpoint. But yeah, everything has been great. We're still doing murals, logos, brand designs. We're even implementing epoxy floors into our repertoire. So I appreciate you guys for having me and, just getting the opportunity to see where I'm at now. I can't wait to see who is to come and what Down to Business goes. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it. So appreciate you guys and peace and blessings.